Oh wow. That is really creamy. That is really creamy. I feel like at this point you're almost going to just see Makeup Revolution as a one-stop shop. Eyebrow pencil, £2.50. Concealer, £4. Foundation, £5. Setting powder, £5. Eyeshadow, £4. Eyeliner, £2.50. Highlighter, listen, £4. Like, you could literally just get your entire face from Makeup Revolution. Okay. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are well. So today I'll be reviewing the Makeup Revolution fast-based foundations. So on the website Tam Beauty, it says the foundation just goes faster, launching 18 shades and a range of undertones. Fast-based foundation quickly perfects contours and highlights your complexion. This easy to apply stick formula melts into your skin, blends seamlessly to leave a fresh, dewy finish. Twist up, swipe on and blend out with fingers, a beauty sponge or your favorite foundation brush. So I picked up the shades F15, F13 and F18. And if you've seen my concealer video, which I will tag up above, I also picked up the same corresponding numbers in their concealers. And according to the website, F15 is for dark tones with a neutral undertone, F18 is for dark skin tones with warm undertone, F13 is for dark skin tones with a warm undertone. Okay, so we're going to start off by swatching the F13. Ooh, that looks really cute. That is a nice one. So we're going to wind it all the way to the top to see how much there is. And this is how much you get in the stick. And if I'm honest, it's actually not that much foundation, but it depends on how much you're going to need in the end. So I'm just going to swatch that on the side of my cheek here. Just going over some of the bits where I have a bit more pigmentation. Oh wow. That is really creamy. That is really creamy. And I'll correspond these with the concealers just so you guys can see. Okay. Very different. So the F13 is definitely more orange, reddish in its undertone, whereas the F13 foundation stick is definitely much lighter. They're not the same shade. Yeah. So the next one we're going to go into is the foundation stick F15, and I don't have this in the concealer shade. I have C14, so I can't match that for you guys, but I'll just go again and swipe this on my face, see if this matches. Oh, this might be a little bit too neutral for my skin tone. Yeah, I think it's a bit too neutral. But they definitely do cover really well. Really well. And then we've got F18 for a contour stick. So I'm just going to go here. Okay. If anything, I feel like I could wear this and get away with it more. And then we're going to correspond that with the concealer. And I think the concealer might be a tad bit darker. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see, but this concealer is definitely darker than the foundation. This foundation is very neutral on my skin tone. This foundation is definitely much lighter than the concealer. So if you felt like the C13 concealer was a little too much on the reddish orangish side, then you could kind of go for this foundation stick as the contour cream highlight. Right, so I'm looking down at the mirror whilst I'm doing this, so if I look like I'm not paying attention, that's why. So we're just gonna, okay, this is actually, it's not too bad. I think I'm just gonna, this might be a lot, but we'll see. Okay. And then I'm gonna go this side with a beauty blender and this side with a brush. I feel like it's blending out pretty well. There's a little bit of patchiness just around here. And some of my darker spots, like my beauty mark here, is popping through. So that's just the first layer though. And then we're going to go in with the flat side of the makeup. I was about to say Makeup Revolution. Of the Real Techniques makeup complexion sponge. So we're going to blend this out. This is actually not that bad. But like, it's kind of oily. And I feel like it's like not blended like here. I've got texture here at the moment, which I'm trying to work on. And I feel like you can see the shine. And I know you can't, it's not that visible on camera. Okay, there you go. You can see this bit here. This is like a lot of texture. So that is the foundation, like, you know, the first initial layer and a bit. And I feel like this looks really nice. Like, I feel like it actually does kind of match my skin tone more than I thought it would. Because obviously the initial swatch looked a little bit more, I don't know, like grayish, but it redeemed itself. So anyway, we're going to go into the concealer and highlight. We're going to go into the contour and highlight aspect of these foundations, and I'm going to take the F13 and F18, and obviously, like we said, they are very different to the concealers, so that's something that I would keep in mind. And I hope this works as a contour, because I really need to stop using Fenty every single day. So we're just gonna, okay, it's definitely on the more red side. It's almost kind of like a cream bronzer, if anything. Then F13. Ooh, that's very light. And I think because these are dewy finish, I feel like they won't dry down as much, because the concealers dry down rather quickly. But I like that though. I'm just going to get the forehead. I'm gonna get the chin. Yeah, that does blend out really nicely. I'm going to set my contour with this LA Girl Pro Contour Kit in the shade Medium Deep, and just go over the contour areas. Sorry, my memory card just ran out a little bit of battery. I'm going to go into the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Fever palette, and I really do love this palette. If you guys want to see like a review kind of tutorial using one of these, I think I have 3 of the 4, so just let me know which one you guys want to see, and if I have it, I'll do a tutorial for it. I'm just going to go into this shade here, mix it with that shade, and that's literally been my everyday kind of shade that I use. Okay, so I kind of did like a quick involuntary cut crease, as you can see. Okay, and then to kind of like dust off everything, also including my under eye, I'm just going to take this Milani Deep Press Powder, just to bring everything to attention. I just like to use this to go over and sweep under my eye a little bit. And then I'm going to set this with the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. This is the finished look, guys. So I think it looks really nice. I feel like I look more red than I usually do. It looks nice. Like, I feel like in person it looks a bit more natural. And I feel like this is one thing with this foundation. It does feel much more natural. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing too much on my face. It doesn't feel cakey. Under the eye, it feels beautiful. Like, it is so, so nice under here as a concealer. Contour, my issue is the darkest shade was more on the warm tone reddish side. Like, I thought it would be a bit more similar to the C18, but obviously there's a different formulas because they're different products. This is a stick foundation. The concealers are liquid concealers, so it is what it is. So other than that, I do feel like these are much more dewy in finish. Even though I've set my face using powder, the dew still shines through. And there's nothing wrong with that. I still think that looks really, really good. But for me personally, I prefer a more matte finish to my foundation, because I just know that when I start dewing up naturally, I'm going to look so wet, like I literally drown myself, because, like, you know, perspiration and oils, and it's not cute. It's not cute at all. But other than that, I really do like these foundations. And obviously we should talk a bit more about the packaging, which I didn't get to do in the beginning. The packaging comes in this kind of like almost flesh tone packet. It has the Revolution, Makeup Revolution London. What they've done, I've also noticed, is they're no longer like Makeup Revolution. They're just Revolution. I do feel like these are very, 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 very beautiful. They slide on beautifully. They blend out perfectly with either a brush or a blender. And I really do like that. I like you can be a bit more versatile with that and they aren't so stiff. My only issue, again, like I said, I would have preferred if the darkest foundation was a bit cooler in tone. I actually feel like this foundation is definitely worth the money. It's £5, which is a very, very good price point. I feel like at this point you're almost going to just see Makeup Revolution as a one-stop shop. Eyebrow pencil, £2.50. Concealer, £4. Foundation, £5. Setting powder, £5. Eyeshadow, £4. Eyeliner, £2.50. Highlighter, listen, £4. Like, you could literally just get your entire face from Makeup Revolution. Definitely think this is worth the price. So if you guys want to go out and get yourself a new foundation and don't want to spend so much money, try out Makeup Revolution. Obviously, Tan Beauty, Superdrug. In America, I believe Ulta sells Makeup Revolution, so get your hands on those guys. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope to see you in my next one, and stay safe, be blessed. Bye guys.